Hey, and welcome to this. I don't know if I need to start it here. Yes, welcome to this chat. So I got a question today, and I guess this is something that pops up quite often. Which integration broker is the best to choose, and where do you want to go? So this one was we're upgrading to a PI system, and how do we actually make that happen? What's the best thing we can do on this topic to a PI system, and how does it all work? So one of the things that I did like about this is considering what to do and which of the different platforms that you want to use. So obviously, well, I think Dell, Boomi, and Mulesoft is the two main competitors for SAP customers, because they offer some different ways of developing, have different ways of creating content and dealing with the integration perspective. And obviously, no one really knows how these will evolve and who will create the best solution for these things. So for now, I haven't really used these two things. I don't know where the best part of these things, and obviously they may be superior to the SAP platform for a lot of instances, depending on what you want to use it for. So the thing I think actually is the key selling point for the SAP integration and the cloud platform integration, and why you want to use that one, is it has a lot of all the SAP content. And if you're have SAP ERP in some format, and you have SuccessFactor, you probably would make it Ariba or some of these other tools. Then having using the cloud platform integration is probably the best part, because SAP has a lot of pre-delivered content that makes it easy for you to configure this out of the box. And obviously, in some cases, you may actually get this as a part of the license. So I think if you buy SuccessFactor for some percent or something like that, depending on your contract, you would get a cloud platform integration instance that you can then scale as you want, or that you can use for configuring the integration between SuccessFactor and ERP or whatever systems that you have in place. So you just have one place to do it. And I think that is probably the way that most customers would get the tool, because they would be using it, getting it from these tools, and then they would actually be able to leverage it quite fast. And yeah, if you have more than just one SAP product, Ariba, SuccessFactor, Concur, or whatever, then it makes a lot of sense, because you're getting all of these pre-delivered content. And also, partners is also adding some content. I don't think it's as much and as well prepared as the SAP one, because they've put a lot of effort into it. And SAP's goal is to make it a lot simpler for you to implement the SAP solution, so you don't have to spend tons and tons of money of getting SuccessFactor up and running with your AP system. It's just maybe not a switch, but a guided procedure that allows you to go through these steps. And there's the automation part that allow you to actually split up some of the tasks, see some different views about how this can work. Really looking forward to see it in real life, and how all of the automation that goes into this would work, because I think that would actually make the implementation of an integration a lot faster. And then obviously you can say, well, if we have something that's really non-SAP, then the two other systems may be better, because they have a better structure or data dictionary or something that support those things. So I will not be 100% sure, but I definitely think if you're an SAP customer and getting these things, the cloud platform integration is probably the best solution. And if you're looking at the, yeah, I think that's probably the place to go, because it will give you so much out of the box. And obviously there will still be the need to configure it, but the more that you can automate it, the more that you can just get, this is the standard flow we have, how can we then just make small adjustments to it? I think that will be crucial. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this long video. If you're here and have any questions or comments and thoughts, just put them in the chat. I'd like to hear your take on these things, because obviously I have not used these other tools. I hear a lot of people saying, well, they have merits and some good places, that because they are developing in a different fashion. But yeah, SAP is also doing a lot, and it is one of the different things they need to be really good at for them to adopt the company systems, or being a part of customer systems. So yes, put your comments and thought below. I'd like to hear them. Thank you.